I hope to see you guys on tour this fall. Classic Climb Tour, Atlanta, August 21st. DC, August 28th. Lots of great speakers, lots of great opportunities to build a brand that you love, like, trust, getting up every day, checking on. See you on tour.
What's up, everybody? This is your girl Erica from the Classy Climb blog. Skynet tried to shut the computer down, but we came back thriving, stronger than ever. And we are here to tell you winter is coming, baby. Listen, I love Game of Thrones. I've been talking about it for months. Been talking about it for years, actually, if you go on the channel and see it. No one wants to be a doomsday clock, but I want you to pay attention to societal cues that are coming up. Now, I brought on DJ Money tonight because I don't know if he's been noticing it, but in China, they have a social credit score. Did you see that? And it talked about how you pay your bills, how you act in places, how you act in public. And in America, people say, oh, we can never do that in America. That's just no way. But we kind of have something similar. Your credit report here in America. It'll prevent you from getting jobs. It'll prevent you from moving to certain housing. It'll prevent you from getting cars at reasonable rates. So, am I on mute? Do you guys hear me? Okay. Put a 1 in the comments if you can hear me. If you can't, let me know. So that's why I brought on DJ Money. And DJ Money, introduce yourselves. If you guys can hear me, please put a 1 in the comments. I want to make sure we're good on audio.
Hey, what's happening, Erica? Yeah, I mean, people think that this stuff that they be showing on television and the mediums would never come true. What they don't realize, they are running a pilot experimental program to basically desensitize you to what's coming down the pipeline in the real immediate future. And yeah, so my name is DJ the Money Coach. You guys don't know me. I know a lot of you should know me by now, but my story is just like yours. You know, 20 years ago, you know, I found out, you know, after thinking I had a good corporate job, that I actually was in a bad situation. I had a 525 credit score. I had $60,000 worth of consumable debt. And the only reason why I knew that, ladies and gentlemen, is because I went to the bank to get a mortgage for a house, and I was turned down. Mm-hmm. And unbeknownst to me, I had an accounting background. I actually went to school to become a CPA. I didn't become a CPA, but I did get a minor in accounting, and I learned how to do, you know, a lot of corporate accounting things. And you think I would have known how to do that for my personal finances, but I didn't. And then the second one that really was the wake-up call was when I got turned down for a business loan a couple of years later. And I was really, you know, rocking and rolling, but to get turned down twice was really detrimental to my psyche. But fortunately for me, I didn't panic, and I realized that, you know what, if I got myself into this situation, I should be able to get out. So I had $60,000 worth of consumable debt, a 525 credit score, mm-hmm. And I just really read one book called The Road to Wealth and read the chapter on credit. And within 12 months, I raised my credit score to 720. Now, mind you, this was back in 2000, when you didn't have a lot of access to all these, you know, Karma and, you know, Robinhood and all that stuff, where information was.
Where you get Road to Wealth? What is that? Who is the author of that book?
Yeah, so the author to that book is actually Susie Orman, which a lot of people don't like.
Orman.
And I mean, Susie Orman has done some good and she's done some bad, because
for sure
a lot of people get greedy, you know. Mm-hmm. But she wrote a great book about the road to wealth. And if you go get it, it's an encyclopedia about financing. I would recommend it to anybody. But long story short, within 24 months of that, I got my credit score to 800 and actually was able to pay off all my consumable debt. I paid off all $60,000 of my consumable debt. I took it on. I signed the credit apps, so I wasn't going to try to BK out of it or do some smart, you know, trading credit lines and all that BS that ain't sustainable. So,
but wait a minute, DJ, did you say you went to school for accounting and they didn't teach you none of this? None of it. They didn't talk to you about credit. They didn't talk to you about getting.
Oh, they talked to me about corporate credit. Yeah.
Oh.
They talked to me about Duns and Bradstreet. Yeah.
Right.
They talked about how to help the boss of the Fortune 500 company run their business. Mm-hmm. And I was there to get an accounting degree and become a CPA. So I only paid attention to how I could get paid to work for somebody else. Mm-hmm. They didn't talk to us about anything about personal debt and personal financing. I mean, literally zero.
Right.
None. But they talked to us about DCRA, debt to credit ratios for corporate America, how to get bank loans for your corporation that you're doing the accounting and P&L. So I knew all that stuff, Erica. But
I didn't
I didn't know not one thing about personal finance. Zero.
And it's like you would think, hey, I need this information. You sending me out here, you know, because now if you have blemishes on your credit, it'd be hard for an accountant to get a job, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely, without a doubt. And again, this was still in the analog days, to be honest with you, because that was just coming out of 1999, thinking that the Y's and the O's and everything was going to crash because it was going to reset. So to be able to in 12 months go to 720 was a tremendous accomplishment versus what people. Oh man, I go from 525 to 730 days. Yeah, you may do, but most people can't. Let's keep it a buck. Okay?
Yeah.
So
we've made mistakes with our credit. People make mistakes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So one of the things is that once I did that, I eliminated all that debt, realized that not having consumable debt gave me the freedom to actually accelerate my growth in the business world. And actually, like you said, it actually gave me more viability and options when it came to employment. Because when people started pulling my credit and saw that I had a 720, when I had 800, there was no job that I couldn't get.
Yeah.
No job. Based on my experience and my skill sets, my credit was actually a super asset. And when people were talking about, man, can't get a job and stuff I never had that problem once I got my credit score on point.